Top of the morning, boys. It's Ken Kaplan here, live at the New England Motorcycle Museum with a brand new, never been started, never been ridden. Actually, excuse me, we did start it, but it's never been ridden. Gas World Trials bike. This is a TXT Pro version. It's a 250cc, brand new, 2013 from the Ed Brechka collection. I read the paperwork on this. It's 144 pounds, and it's got a 250cc liquid-cooled two-stroke that's designed for torque and hill climbing horsepower. Look at the nubs on the tires and look at the thick forks, and this thing's a business purpose-built world championship winning machine. So the World Trials team ran this exact same model, and the technology hasn't really improved much since then, so this would still be competitive. Ed had a large collection of brand new N.O.S. motorcycles. This is one of them. We bought it in, did a full preservation service on it. A preservation service is when you take a brand new motorcycle and change all the fluids in it. The brake fluid for the front master cylinder, the liquid cooled antifreeze needs to be changed periodically. And the engine was started and warmed up for about a minute so we could drain the oil and put new gear oil in it. The carburetor was cleaned. The air box was cleaned in service, and it has a brand new air filter because the air filters decay after so many years, so you want to have a fresh one. 100% bone stock original. Classic gas trials bike, world-class piece. I have a resident trials expert, Billy Blythe. I never raced trials. I did AMA Pro Motocross. When I was doing AMA Pro Motocross, Billy was doing pro trials racing at the expert pro level and was considered to be the top guy, top New England guy. So I'll let him take the mic and talk a little bit about this bike. I believe you have one similar to this. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, Ken. I do have one similar to this. It's a little bit older. Gas was on the cutting edge of technology at this time. They decided, the brains at Gas decided to take the schoolboy chassis, the 125cc chassis, which was very lightweight, and put the big motor in it, and it worked. And this is an example of that bike. It has the schoolboy chassis with the 250cc motor, and it's about 144 pounds. That's ready to ride. It's an amazing motorcycle. It's typical of today's technology in trials, but this bike represents what was the world championship machine at the time. And to my knowledge, the championship riders would travel around the world with their shock, their forks possibly, and their cylinder, and they'd go to the distributor in that country, and they'd put their racing parts on a bone stock bike and compete at world level with it. So this bike is ready to go. If you're a good rider, you could win with this bike. And it doesn't matter that it's a 2013. It's, one of a kind. I've never seen one this old in absolutely perfect condition, but this is it. I don't know, it could be the last one left on the planet, who knows?
Wow. Billy, there's a couple things I'd like to point out about this bike. Thank you, Billy. Looking at this bike, we see a lot of bikes come and go here in the museum, about 60 a month through Kaplan cycles. And starting with the tires, top of the line Pirelli tires. Look at the hairy nubs on those. The suspension is looks like a really thick conventional fork with some lightweight disc brake components. Sliding back to the exhaust, you have this beautiful chrome exhaust, and all the componentry is just fit and finish is beautiful. Really thick, lightweight aluminum skid plate that's never touched the ground. Massive pegs, just beautiful.
Yeah, attention to detail here. Even this, you can tell that they're proud of their mark. They put the G for gas on their valve caps. They put gas embossed on the skid plate. They're very proud. The Spanish are very proud of this mark.
Even the wheels are CNC machine billet aluminum hubs. You just don't see that in the Japanese bikes. That's something you'd have to buy aftermarket. That would cost you a fat stack of cash. So the Ferrari Red Frame, the Ferrari Red plastics with the black and silver, just a stunning machine, offset by the chrome exhaust. It's just beautiful. And we didn't have the heart to ride it, so this bike was preservation serviced. We did put a little bit of gas in the tank and start it to warm up the engine, but it was not ridden. Then the gas was drained out of the carburetor in the gas tank, and the tank and carb and engine were fogged for storage, or you could take it right out and ride it the way it is at the Nationals.
The bike sold with the manufacturer's certificate of origin and also a bill of sale from our dealership. 100% confirmed, brand new, never ridden, and you'd be hard pressed to find another example that's out of the crate fresh like this.
Here's the certificate of origin.
I'm not going to show that because it has the address of the previous owner.
I will state it is April of 2014 when he purchased it, and it is 144-pound shipping weight. I think I could do about probably 35 reps with this thing, maybe 30, NFL Combine, you know? So if I can do 12 on a CR500, I'm pretty sure I can get 20, 30 out of this one. So lightweight, so fun to ride. I'm sure they'd love to ride this in wheelies and circles, but it wouldn't be brand new anymore. What is the bike that Billy practices here daily in his trials, but what do you ride?
I ride a 280 Gas Pro, just like this bike, but a little bit older version.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got some miles on it, but the thing is robust. It is totally reliable, and with 0.6 of a gallon of fuel in the bike, you can ride for hours. It sips fuel unless you're on full throttle, but these run 100-to-1 mixture.
Wow.
Oil to fuel to oil, so you don't want to be holding it wide open for long, but you can do bursts at 100-to-1 and last all day. That tank will wear you out, 0.6 of a gallon.
You know, I rode a used gas trials bike we had here a couple days ago. In 5 minutes, I was tired because you can't. It's a lot of. It's great exercise and it's like free entertainment because this bike is like Billy says, sips fuel and it's not going to wear out. It's not like you're bashing it on a motocross track or running it over. You're climbing up trails and doing stunts, and it's a very low maintenance bike that. Will retain its value, I'm sure. So if you have any questions about the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. It's Tuesday. Still, day after Memorial Day, still a lot of summer left. Buy this bike and enjoy it.
We can ship it anywhere in the States inexpensively, so message your zip code for a quote, even overseas transport. Door to door, port to port, calls, U.S. to Canada transport, down to Mexico, doesn't matter. Give us a ring. Thanks, guys. Good luck, Billy. Thanks, Billy.
Okay, Kenny, thank you.